Look, these coming from far countries, and those out of the north, these streaming in from the west, and those from all the way down the Nile. Heavens, raise the roof. Earth, wake the dead. Mountains, send up cheer. He telling everybody that could pay attention, God say, look at what I'm doing. These people was lost, they were stuck, but I have gotten involved, and I am guiding them out of what they were into what I want them to be. He says, anybody paying attention around here? How many people been carried by the love of God, kept by the love of God? The very love of God that hasn't let you go, hasn't failed you. Even in times of being unlovely, you still have been loved. When you look back over the trail of ups and downs, hills and valleys, you know God has been there. And listen to what he says. He says, heavens raised the roof. He said, man, let's party up here, man. You see what we doing down there? The people who, look at some people who had a bad future. Look how we done flipped the tables over. We ought to be celebrating up here. And that's it. If they celebrating up there, we ought to be celebrating in here. You hear this? You ought to be celebrating no matter what's going on out here. Don't let that celebration stop. Because the Lord is still with me. He done proven too much. Got me through that. Got me over that. I don't know how I got out of that. Man, I was stuck over there. Man, what about... There's too much evidence that he loves. He said, God has comforted his people. Not God has fixed everything for his people. This is what Mama would say. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. So I came to calm you down. But death is coming. It's going to be all right. You see what Jesus did to that? It's going to be all right. The worst thing that can happen to you, God said, it's going to be all right. Stay on the path, baby. Follow me. I got you. He said, God has comforted his people. He has tenderly nursed his beaten up, beaten down people. But Zion said, here go the people, I don't get it. God has left me. Why? I'm going through hard times right now. God said, no. Hard times are supposed to come. The blessing is not that you don't have hard times. The blessing is that you got me no matter what times you got. Do you see the real blessing? Because even though you may have good days or bad days, the key thing is I got God no matter what day I got. That's the main equation I need to have happening. Because a good day without God ain't a good day. It ain't going to last long. It might bring you some drama in a couple weeks' time if you did it your way to get the good. He says, to God's response to that, he says, my master has forgotten I even exist. But God speaks back and says, can a mother forget the infant at her breast and walk away from the baby she bore? But even if mothers forget, I'd never forget you. Never. You see how God moves in? When a mother's love is operating right, she can't do it. She can't do it. It's just something will break in her to do that. When it's operating right. But mothers are imperfect. So God says, even if you ain't got that example, don't worry about it. God says this, I'm going to double down. I will never forget you. Never forget you. I got you. I gave up everything to get you back. Like, man, I took a hurt to my heart. Like, just think about it. A person saying, I'm going to let my child die for you, who been yelling at me, don't want me to tell you nothing. Like, I'm going to give up something good for you who been doing me bad. God said, I felt that. But that's how much I love you, though. I go through that pain in me. That's what a mother does. When I'm making space for you, says the mother, I went through some pains. I had to give up some stuff, delay some stuff, say I ain't going. Like, I had to stop what I was doing to make room for you. He said, this is what love made me do. And listen to this, I'd do it again if I had to do it. That's real love. I whatever it takes for you, I'll do it. Even if it costs me something. It's the love of God. I said, that's how my love looks. When a mother's love is operating, when you anybody experience that kind of love, you know she shouldn't have came. She shouldn't have let you back. She shouldn't have. But thank God she did. It was helping me become He says, I'll never forget you, never. Look, I've written your names on the back of my hands. The walls you are rebuilding, the person you are becoming is never out of my sight. The builders are faster than your records. The demolishing crews are gone for good. He said, listen, I came to put you back together, baby. Y'all, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Anybody had a great fall? But God said Jesus came to put you back together again, to do it for you and then show you what you're supposed to look like. Put that piece over here. Put that, the puzzle that we all are, the mix of emotions all over the place. I know what's right, but I still want to do what I want to do. I can't even get away from myself. But God said, but I still love you. We'll get it straight. We'll get it straight. Let me up in that heart. I'm going to give you some new desires and new affections if you focus on me. So I'm not going to force you to become. I'm going to work, step back and watch if you want to become. Because if you want to become what I want you to become, God said, I'm going to help you do that. I'll move everything out your way to make sure. If you want to look like one of mine, I will make everything in this world cooperate with that. Because that's what I'm trying to do. And that's the intentions I had when you was in your mother's womb and I was putting you together. If they can get out here in this world and just follow me, you're going to get what I got for you. I got a plan. I got something in mind for you, but I hope you hear me up the road because I know what's coming. God said, I knit you in your mother's womb, paying attention with a purpose that you would become the way I saw you before you even saw yourself. And you're going to get out here act like you know better than me. You just got here. I was watching you when you was just a seed. And that's the pride of humanity in God's face, in his world, breathing his air, acting like I don't need him. That's how, again, when you get too big and bad, that's what you try to tell mama one day. And ran into the super cat. got clawed all up. Went on back and had to make an adjustment. Not yet. You ain't who you think you is yet. Gotta do that for us so we can calm down. There's some places we went, some stuff we got involved in, we wish we would have listened. 1 Thessalonians chapter